It was a struggle when I first saw your face, because I knew that you were my saving grace. And no longer could I drop the ball, it was fate. I had to step my game up, no more playing, you depended on me. Never thought that it would turn out this way. Single mother paying bills, trying to live, ain't that a shame? I ain't the one to go and try to point the blame. I take responsibility for all the careless things I did now. I'm gonna shower you with all my love. I'm gonna teach you how to love yourself and stay in the forefront and never look back. Mama got you, you ain't never gotta question that. You can be anything. As long as I am here, I'm always gonna have your back. You can be anything. Mama got you, you ain't never gotta question that. You can be anything. You can be anything. As long as I am here, I'm always gonna have your back. You can be anything. You can be anything. Mama got you, you ain't never gotta question that. Years later, I got blessed more times too. Now I'm wondering, what am I gonna do? I thought I had it right a second time around, third time around. Man, bump it, I'm gon' tough it out. I thought my life was over, but I get it. Just two more reasons why I gotta go and get it. They always doubt you till they see them winning digits. That's my trio, yeah, they made me. Even family that can shake now. I'm gonna shower you with all my love. I'm gonna teach you how to love yourself and stay in the forefront and never look back. Mama got you, you ain't never gotta question that. You can be anything. As long as I am here, I'm always gonna have your back. As long as you can be anything. You can be anything. Mama got you, you ain't never gotta question that. You can be anything. You can be anything. As long as I am here, I'm always gonna have your back. You can be anything. You can be anything. Mama got you, you ain't never gotta question that. I'm gonna shower you with all my love. I'm gonna teach you how to love yourself and stay in the forefront and never look back. Mama got you, you ain't never gotta question that. You can be anything. As long as I am here, I'm always gonna have your back. You can be anything. Mama got you, you ain't never gotta question that.
How's everybody doing? Y'all already know what it is. It's the Proof in the Pudding podcast show. And I go by the name of Mizz Skyy On 919. I'm excited because I got my peoples in the building. Traxstar, we live up in the building. Mizz Skyy, the real King Mydas. Yo, we just played my favorite video right there, Letter to My Kids. Yo, let's talk about that right quick before we drop the announcements and all the new updates and all that. Let's talk about what inspired that record right there.
What's good, everybody? It's your girl, Mizz Skyy, 2 Z's, 2 Y's. And I'm so happy to be back in here with you today. Shout out to Skyy and the Proof podcast. So Letter to My Kids was definitely inspired by my kids. They are actually in the video as well. And I just feel like that, I owe that contribution to them because of they make sacrifices as well, for me, being though I'm in the music industry. I'm constantly going, it's a lot of times and important moments that I miss with them. So I at least had to dedicate that song to them and let them know that everything I do is for them. And just as well as I'm pursuing my dreams, they can pursue their dreams as well.
Yeah, and that's a very inspirational record right there. And I heard, one of them birthday today, right?
Yes, it's my oldest. She's 14 today.
Okay, so salute to her, happy birthday and all that. So it's very powerful record right there. So what does that record mean to you? Like when you hear it back and you see the video, what does it mean to you?
Oh man, like I literally prayed over that song. And when I was as I wrote that song, I shedded tears as I was, writing it and singing it back to myself. And to see it come to life and to actually have my kids to be a part of it. And for all mothers all over the world who feel me on this song, it's truly inspiring. And it's a feeling that I really can't explain, but
very powerful record right there. So without any further ado, let's introduce the man of the hour, King Mydas. Yo,
What's
what
up,
was your
bro?
reaction when you heard
What's
that
up,
song?
man? That song is like one of my favorites, man. Like it's and I mean she just basically said it all, man. Like it's very uh inspiring and just motivating. I think it's doing pretty well on like YouTube and everything. I believe it's up to like
13.
13 now.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot, it was okay, going up. So it's steady going up, man. Like people love that song, man.
Yeah, it's powerful.
Mothers, women love it. So, oh
Yeah.
yeah, great
And that's
thing.
the thing. It's a powerful record right there. Definitely relatable, right? So
Oh
for
yeah,
the people that might not know what's going on, right? We're gonna let them know. We're going to let them know a little bit about yourself and let them
yeah,
know what's going on right now with y'all
right,
too, right? All right.
yeah, yeah. So, well, my name is King Midas, and I am the CEO of Traxstar Music Group,
Right.
and Mizz Skyy is my very first artist. She is the first lady of Traxstar. So, man, we have a lot of big things. We're actually working on her debut right now, and
Right.
it's gonna be crazy, man. It's
Yes.
unreal. It's not like anything that's out there. Nobody has heard anything like it. It has that like that mid late '90s, early 2000s like
That real R&B. That's so.
R&B vibe, man, and it's so needed, man. It's so needed.
Yeah, and
So
that's definitely real right there. So Miss Sky, yo, what has it been like? Yo, you signed the management deal. How's everything going? I'm excited for you. So let's talk about that experience and how all that came together.
Yeah, so since the last time, I've always put in so much effort on my own. Ever since I came in strong with the team and then ended up without a team. I always continued to move as though I had a big team behind me. So all the workload, all the bookings, like everything fell on me. So to have somebody now in my corner who's a manager, who's a producer, who's a CEO, and like literally has so many other talents just all at one. It took so much of a load off me, and it's
yeah,
everything that I could have asked for, and more. And the support and the love is actually genuine and real.
Yeah,
So
oh
I
yeah,
could ask for a better team.
oh yeah,
yeah,
definitely. And I mean, like I tell everybody, like we are a family. You know what I mean? Like if anybody that's a part of Trackstar, you are family. So I couldn't ask, I could not ask for a better artist, man. Like she's the whole package, man, and I just feel so honored to have her. You know,
right.
so, yeah.
Yeah, and that's a real
Real.
thing right there. So let me
Mhm.
ask you, what was it that caught your eye or caught your ear that
Well,
made you say, "Yo, okay, I want to pursue this."
right. So, I saw her. I actually discovered her on like somebody else's podcast,
Right,
and I didn't know if she sung or rapped. I actually thought that she rapped, like just like pure rap when I saw her.
right,
But and then I heard her voice. I was like, oh, she can sing, and like not just sing, but can actually sing.
right.
Like nowadays, you know how it is.
All the
Like
time.
like people put like people have to put so much on like vocals, man.
Right,
But hers is just all natural, and it just and I just had it was just something about her, man. Like it was just something about her, and I just reached out, hey, what's going on? Blah blah blah, and we met, and from day one, like it was just a bond, like a powerful connection, man, and here we are, man,
and,
and yeah.
and the
So
rest is
it's
history.
great things.
And that's a beautiful thing. And I'm
Mhm.
excited for the journey right there. So for the
Oh yeah,
people that
man.
may not know, how did you first get into music? How did you first fall in love with music?
I first fell in love with music. Well, I mean, I honestly feel like music it's a part of everybody's life, man. So I've always had a love for music, but my passion actually grew when I was about 14. Like
14.
I just got bit by that bug,
Right.
And I was like, yo, I gotta figure out something. I gotta get in this music industry. I don't care what I'm doing. I don't care if I'm producing, rapping, singing, like something. I have to be in this.
Right.
And so I just picked up a keyboard one day and just started. Man, I was terrible. Like, and I, no lessons, no classes, not classically trained, nothing, man. And I just taught myself like how to play stuff and like hear stuff and just mimic it.
Right.
And that's what really like I would say around that time.
Around
14,
that time.
14,
Okay.
15, yeah.
About 14. So what's the vibe when y'all creating? Like, Mizz Skyy, what's your creative process when y'all get together? Like, how y'all coming up with the records for the album?
Oh man, so
It's crazy, man.
it's just
It's
me
magic.
and the beat. That's normally how it was prior to the team. So now we have sessions. We have writing sessions that we'll schedule. Me, King, and the A&R, Nia. So Nia, she is the A&R and she's a writer as well. And this
Okay.
is my first time actually working with another writer. It was always me. So we get together, we put the beat. Like our first session was like literally amazing. Like we knocked out like so many songs. Like we just laid the hooks down to like every song for my album, and every hook was a hit. There
Crazy.
we had another session and we filled in the verses to them. So, to have me and her collectively together and and King Mydas with his production, like it's gonna be nothing less than amazing. That's like it's definitely a bond, it's a vibe. And we literally, I think we surprise ourselves when we come together and write. Like it's just that magical.
Yeah, it really is, man. I mean, it's crazy. Like, and I mean that's something that is lost in the music. Well, not I wouldn't say lost, but like you don't hear about it. You don't hear about teams coming together like back in the old days. Like you all come and just everybody puts in, and that's how hits are made. So it's just pure genius and magical and beautiful. Now, I'm not much of a songwriter, but I put my little 2 cents in here and there.
Sprinkle.
My sprinkle, the Mydas touch. I just that's all it is. But yeah, man, they kill it. Nia is a phenomenal writer, like unreal. Like so, I mean. She can just pop off stuff. So
just put it together.
Yeah, man.
So what's the sound? What inspired your sound? Like, so when you're making the beats and you're coming up with the concepts, what's going through your mind and how do you get in your zone?
Well, a few people that I would say that I look up to and who have inspired me on my production journey have been Dr. Dre, Dr. Dre, Jermaine Dupri, Zaytoven, Pharrell, Timberland, and somebody that people might not know about, Devontae Swing from
Jodeci.
Jodeci. Yeah.
Right. Charlotte, all day, Charlotte.
Yeah, Charlotte.
Right.
Charlotte boy. So those are all my inspiration. So I just take bits and pieces here and there from everybody, and that's my style. Like that 90s, early 2000s kind of mix with today's modern style.
Wow. And it's coming together, and that's the thing right there. So it's like, and you definitely been performing. You just did a performance up here not too long ago.
Oh yeah, I did. where did I perform at? That was in I actually did a performance recently in Greenville. No, Raleigh. Sorry, not
Right.
Greenville. Raleigh. The Raleigh.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was for a fashion show actually. With my stylist, she put a fashion show together, and I was actually walking in the show, and I performed my song, "Girls Night." So it was a really amazing turnout. Everybody loved it. I love performing in front of people that don't know me because the reaction is what gives me my thrill and and my confirmation that I'm doing something right.
Wow. And that was the last video you put out was the girls' night, right?
Yes,
Okay.
Girls Night.
What inspired that record?
I needed something fun for the ladies. I've did my connections on the relationships and the personal level, and like I said, letters to my kids. So this one was that fun girl song that I needed, to contribute to my ladies.
Okay. So what was your reaction when you heard that one, King Mydas?
Oh man, another gem, man. Another one I like, and that was another reason I wanted her.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because she already had good music out.
Right.
So like she just needed that team.
Right.
So
the rest is history. So what was it like shooting the video? Because you with your girls, you're having a good time.
Yeah. So yeah, the video made it look like I was having a good time. But no, it was fun. It was fun. But when you're shooting a production, and it was I actually shot that video 2 different days, 2 different dates. So it was shot one part in July and the other part was in August. So I had 2 different productions. It was more so, me doing a lot, by myself, putting everything together, creating the formula for the video. So I created the whole concept for the video and everything. It had to get everybody together. So it was a lot on me. Like I said, that's why I'm even more grateful to have a team now. So I don't have all of that pressure on me, but it does make me feel good that I was able to execute that, by myself for the most part, with the help of my supporters that came and, contributed. But it was fun. And, the outcome was definitely worth it.
Yeah. And that's the thing. So it's like, you performed it in Raleigh. What was the reaction? How did the girls respond to it? Was it a vibe? How was that?
They loved it. They loved it. And, I love performing in front of a diverse crowd. So, it's not just our kind. I like to get those views and those reactions from all different races, So it was really amazing to have everybody really love me and my music, and even leaving comments afterwards on my page, just let me know how great they enjoyed my performance. Like those are the moments that mean the most to me.
Yeah, and that's real right there. You've been doing a lot of performances. So what's been some of your favorite ones in the last few months?
My favorite, I would have to say the Raleigh one was my favorite one because I had all of my friends and they came down to travel with me and we made it like a full fun weekend, in accordance to supporting me and my show. So just having my close friends there, just cheering me on as I go through this journey in this industry, that really meant a lot to me.
Yeah, and that's the thing right there. So Mydas, when you're looking at the performance and you're setting up for going to prepare for the album, what's some things that people can expect when it comes to the performance and the stage show?
Well, that's another great thing about Mizz Skyy is when she touches a stage, like it's just it's like she owns it, regardless if it's just her, if she has some background dance, whatever, she owns that stage. So I have a lot of great things, that I can't all talk about right now, but
you can't let it all out. Right.
Can't let it all out of the bag yet. But I am gonna incorporate a lot of creativity moving forward with her performances, as well as just her overall brand.
Right. Yeah, and that's a fact right there. So how long did it take you? Say you got it done, the video shot in 2 different sessions. Okay, so like how long of recording did it take for the video actual on set? Was it like a day apiece or was it like?
Yeah, we did, like I said, we did a pretty much like an all day session one day, and then the next the next day. Both times we pretty much film for pretty much majority of the day.
Okay, gotcha. Who shot the video?
Razor Payne. He's actually out of Santee.
Okay.
Santee, South Carolina. No, Vance, South Carolina. Razor
Vance,
Payne, yeah. So he's an amazing videographer and photographer. Like, he's absolutely amazing.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw to that video, but I'm gonna have y'all introduce it. And hopefully it's gonna play. It ain't gonna act the fool, but yeah, we're gonna throw to that. So I have you introduce it right quick.
Okay. Well, this right here is my single girls' night that y'all about to watch. I hope y'all enjoy it. This is for my ladies. Turn up, get lit.
Yeah.
Let's get it. All right.
Hello.
What's up, girl?
Hey, Pooh, what's up?
Nothing much. Just calling to see what you're getting into tonight.
Girl, I'm not doing nothing at all.
Okay. Well, I don't got nothing planned right now, but I just want to go out and turn up tonight.
Well, I'm with whatever you with.
Okay, so you know Jay gonna be acting all crazy and stuff, so I'm gonna have to put up a little fight with him, but I'm about to get my little sexy on, get my outfits together, and we about to get it in tonight and say fuck these niggas.
Fuck them. It's lit, baby.
Said we gon' have a girls' night, and we gon' get wasted. If you keep blowing your phone up, send them to the dial zone, no explanation. Said we gon' have a girls' night, and we gon' get wasted. If you keep blowing your phone up, send them to the dial zone, no explanation. This gon' be a girls' night to remember. Calling on my girls, I ain't seen it forever. He said, where you going? I said, let me check the weather. Said I be gone to November. Nah, I ain't got no time for explanations, cause I ain't really tripped when you was out with them basics. Already told you ain't ready for the races. Is that my favorite drink? Hell yeah, bring that case in. Cause we gon' pop these bottles just to start the party. Then we hit the club walking like some models. Then we hit the bar just to drink some more. Now it's time to head to the dance floor. Cause I got Quavo in my cup and all these fellas looking good. And if I blame it on the alcohol, it ain't gon' be good. Said we gon' have a girls' night, and we gon' get wasted. If you keep blowing your phone up, send them to the dial zone, no explanation. Said we gon' have a girls' night, and we gon' get wasted. If you keep blowing your phone up, send them to the dial zone, no explanation. Now it's time to take another bathroom break. Gotta check my makeup and my lace on straight. My girls snapping pictures, posting to the gram. Damn, now my man gon' know where I am. Time to change locations, you know that man crazy. He probably already on his way with Jay and them. Come on, we gotta go and hit the next spot. Damn, it's too late, there he go with that flash car. Been around the room and I can't find my baby. I don't know when, I don't know why she's gone away. And I don't know where she can be, but that's my baby, and I'm gonna find her. Said we gon' have a girls' night, and we gon' get wasted. If you keep blowing your phone up, send them to the dial zone, no explanation. Said we gon' have a girls' night, and we gon' get wasted. If you keep blowing your phone up, send them to the dial zone, no explanation.
Yo.
All right. Okay, we gotta talk about that. Yeah, we gotta talk about that right there. All right, so okay, nothing wrong with the girls' night, right? But why do he gotta go to the dial tone with no explanation?
Because that's what we get. I mean,
Yo.
so you know, we gotta return the favor every now and then.
Right, so I mean, at that point, I guess it's like Tank. Maybe I do deserve for you to go hang out with the girls sometime.
Exactly. There you go. There you go.
But you know, like, I'm sorry, man, but it's like I just have to say, like, every time I watch that video, and I've probably seen that video like 100 times now, like 100, but it always puts a smile on my face, because like videos like that, like she just told an entire story
Right.
in a 3 minute and some change video.
Yeah.
Like, you don't see a lot of that now. Like it.
Nah.
So hey, Mizz Skyy, 2Z's, 2Y's. I'm telling you, talk to him.
Yeah, that's real right there. So what inspired the video? Because it's like, yo, you do got a lot going on, even with the storyline.
Mm-hmm.
Like you change up, you like, I'm gonna go out, you know what I'm saying? He's following you around, so you got the comedy in there, but it's real.
Yeah.
It's like people can
Exactly.
relate.
It is real life, and because that's a part of, the part of relationship that we go through as well. Sometimes we get wrapped up in relationships, we forget to have fun and live, and you have those significant others sometimes that try to just confine you to just the relationship. We just have to remember that we still have to go out and live our life. We still have to have fun, and that goes for both sex.
Right.
It's no such relationship, and we just always up under each other 24/7.
Right. That becomes toxic. That's definitely not healthy right there.
Exactly. That's toxic stuff.
Yo, that's the thing though. Yo, you up in the Queen City, right? I've seen a couple of your stories. The thing about you, when you party. You party. You party. You party though. You in real life. This is no cap. Like
She be getting.
I do. I like to have fun, because it's not often that I have time to do that. And I know, especially the intensity of getting this album done, you probably won't see those kind of stories no more for a little rest of the year. So I had that little moment, my little phase where I get that party in. So now it's back to business.
Yeah, and that's the thing, it's refreshing. So it's like, yo, going into the project, right? Do you have a title for the project yet?
Sky, do you wanna or
We're gonna hold it. We ain't gonna put it out there yet.
I don't. Hey,
What we doing? What we doing?
I mean,
we can put it out there.
What you want to say?
Like what inspired
Right.
the cover and everything.
Right.
You know what? We'll hold on to it. We're gonna hold on to that, and we're gonna drop it. But when it's dropped, the title of it is meaningful, and it's very deep. It's very deep.
It's
very deep.
Okay.
Yeah. So only those people that get it is gonna get it,
Right.
and it's gonna go over everybody else's head.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the thing. So what's the direction? What direction are y'all going on it with this one?
Well, I wanted, anytime like you doing a mass project like this, like I wanted to almost once again tell a story.
Right.
So there's some up tempo, but then there's that just classic R&B vibe shit.
Right.
Like that's just what it is. It and I can't say it enough. We took the 90s R&B, 2000s R&B with today's style, and that's what you are going to hear. Like my production, not to toot my own horn, but
Toot it.
I mean, toot Sky. I mean, toot it. But yo, nobody does R&B like I do, really. And when you hear the music and you hear the lyrics, and you're gonna know we are here to stay. We're not playing no games with nobody. Like, my goal is to take over the entire R&B pop scene here. Totally take it over.
Yeah, I can definitely do that. So let me ask you, okay, what song was your best moment in the studio coming up with? Like, I'm pretty sure you had a few moments. What was one of the best moments in that session where it's like, hey, you know what, we got something right here, and you felt the most proud?
Honestly,
I know it's hard. It should be hard. It should be though.
I feel that way about all of them, but I want to say my favorite is one titled Back and Forth.
Back and Forth.
That's it? That's it?
Is that the only is that the only favorite?
Yeah.
No, that's not. And I got it. And look, in King's favorite, Babe. Got one title, Babe. That is his favorite. But yeah, those will be the first two that we're actually recording coming up this week.
Mhm.
This week, right? Yeah, this week we're going to having our first studio session, and yeah, we're gonna lay the first two tracks down for the album.
Oh yeah, man, it's gonna be crazy.
Set
It's
the
gonna be
song.
lit, man.
Like,
Can't wait for it.
Okay, so all right, I want to make sure I'm hearing it right. So one is your favorite, and one is his favorite.
well, they're both. I love
They're all
all of them, but Back and Forth is
babies.
my number one, and
Right.
then Babe. But
Yeah.
Babe is his number one.
Gotcha.
So
Gotcha.
far,
Yeah,
that
so
might
far.
change. You know, as we're recording and stuff, that might change. But
Yeah.
all of them are my favorites.
Yeah, they're all gonna be.
Yeah, this is gonna be a project that the moment you press play, you never have to press skip.
Mhm.
Wow.
Never.
And
Yeah.
that's the way you want it right there. How many songs we thinking on the project?
I think we got, what is it? I want to say 8.
8.
Yeah,
That's
that's 8, right, Scott?
9 or 10. It's 10. I want to say.
I wanted to say 9.
Yeah, it's 9 or 10. 10 is
Yeah.
possible. So yeah.
Because see, what happens is we keep adding hits, man. Like we keep just adding stuff, and it's like, okay, we have to
Decide.
cut it off at
What
some
we're gonna
point.
do. Yeah.
So I think it's gonna be between 9 or 10.
Yeah.
Okay, and there's nothing wrong with that, but that's the thing when you put them creative minds together.
Yeah.
It's like while it's flowing, it's like it flows. So it's like so y'all just in the creative space right there. So let me ask, what type of gear are you using when you're making your beats?
Well, my favorite software, and I've always used was FL Studios.
FL Studio.
Yeah, I started on that
Right.
when it very first came out, like back in the day, dude. I should have had it. Yeah, so that, and with a mixture of different like VST plugins.
Oh yeah.
With different sound kits and all kind, like you have to get quality stuff. Like you have to get stuff that is going to amplify your sound and your production.
Right.
And I mean, I have a keyboard as well. I have a what is this I have here? It's a Novation keyboard.
Novation.
Yeah. But it's very minimal setup.
Right.
Because like I said, I've been doing this for a long time. So I've kind of learned a lot of tricks and a lot of stuff like that. Like you don't have to have a whole bunch of equipment around.
Right.
So, yeah, man.
That's the thing. It's the plugins and all that. The sound packs. That's where it's right.
Plugins is all that you need, man.
Right.
To get it done, and this technique, and like when I first got started, man, I sucked, man.
Wow.
Like I was terrible.
Right. So this is a producer question then. This right here is a producer question, right? You got the FL Studios, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you only get 3 packs. That's it. You only get 3 plugins or 3 packs together.
Oh man.
What you picking? You get 3 choices. That's all you can use.
Man, he hit me with a good one too, man. Because now I got to run down the Rolodex of plugins I have.
Right.
But I'm gonna say this: one of my favorite plugins that a lot of hip hop producers who like mainly do like hip hop stuff, they don't use it. It's called Select.
You said Select.
Select.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Because when I started production, I started off making like pop, like house music,
right,
dubstep type, like EDM type
stuff.
And so that one, Celine, I have a few from StudioLink.com. Studio Link. He has a bunch of good ones. Like, so I have like a few of his actually too.
Right.
Very good quality VST. So
wow.
I would say Celine, uh, Studio Link. I'm trying to think of another one who I use. Um, and I use this one. It's called Arcade.
Arcade. I heard of Arcade.
Arcade. Yeah,
Arcade.
that one's crazy. That one is like new too,
Right.
and it's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Sounds that come out of that is ridiculous.
Wow. So let me ask, do you come up with your melodies first or do you start with your drums? What's your process?
My process has always been melody first.
Melody
Like
first.
melody first, and then I usually go to like bass lines. I'm a big bass line person. Like
Right.
that's my signature. Like you will hear it. But basses, melodies, and then pretty much everything else just kind of falls in. Um, I'm trying to think. When you just use a bunch of synthesizers,
Right.
like synthesizers and all that. So
And it brings it out. So let's ask Mizz Skyy, when you're in these sessions and you're hearing the beats, right? Having that control of having a producer customly working with you, how is that different than getting the track from before, like where the track is just already made and you got to work around it with the creative? Right.
Oh, I'm sorry to cut you off, but
You get.
the difference is that we are able to make adjustments. So if we're creating a song, the melody, and the lyrics, if there's something that we want to add in, like a drop or a bridge, we're able to do that because he's right there and he can hear it. He know what we want, and so it's executed regardless.
Right, and that's the thing right there. So it's definitely an advantage of having a producer.
Amazing.
Right, kind of like producing with a track versus performing with a band.
Exactly.
right.
Okay. So I'm excited about that. So when are y'all thinking about the project? Is going to be 2022, like beginning of the year, mid year? What y'all shooting for?
Yeah, so it will be dropping the beginning of 2022.
Beginning of 2022.
February. I'm gonna just go ahead and drop that.
Wow.
February. Sometime in February. Yeah.
Wow. And that's a good month right there. A lot of love going around in the air in February.
Right there.
Clear in February.
So that's the thing right there. So it's gonna be a shutdown February, right? Mizz Skyy February. So I'm looking forward to that right there. I know the project is gonna be dope. So what's your process like? What type of beats do you like, Mizz Skyy? Like what type of sound do you like?
I love that up tempo R&B. And honestly, I'm not gonna say I wasn't big on it, but I didn't really get back into that real sensual slow R&B until I got with King. And it's more so because his beats just captivating, so it automatically drills you in. So on one side before I met him, I was just my mind was just strictly with the up tempo R&B, and then so he brought that emotions and that sensual side back to me.
Wow, and that's the thing right there, and that's definitely dope right there. And it's like you tap into so many different things.
Exactly.
You gonna freestyle or rap or anything on this album? Because I didn't know you was a rapper. You a rapper too. I didn't know she was a rapper.
She spit every now and then she'll sprinkle a rap verse over something.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's just a part of my creativity as being a writer. So, if I feel like, this beat, I feel like rapping on this beat, then it's like that.
Right. Okay. There's nothing wrong with that. You don't also do modeling. I see you doing all types of things. You always glammed up. So is there more modeling coming? What can people look forward to going into 2022 and the rest of the year?
Honestly, I would say, yes, I definitely tapped into the modeling, like just me as a brand in general, but more so going even harder with my music. Like I never want to lose sight of my music, but definitely have some other big projects and stuff coming up outside of my music as well. So
yeah. And that's the thing right there. So all right, for the people that may not be familiar, let's break down Traxstar right quick. King Mydas. Let's let them know how you came up with Traxstar and when did you create it and like what's the direction for the company.
Okay. So Traxstar, I started it last year in 2020. It was a idea that I've always had to just have my own, label. I'm a entrepreneur, so I'm always about, my business. You know, how can I make this mine? And you know, I didn't want to go knocking on any record label's door, so I just started my own.
Wow.
And so you know, not having a artist is hard. You know, I've been through the ups and downs all year trying to find the right artist who's going to take Traxstar to that next level.
Right.
And you know, so I've been through hell, man, like trying to find artists and having meetings here, meetings there, and just it doesn't work out. But you know, it wasn't supposed to work out.
It wasn't supposed to.
Right?
But
Right, because I mean,
but they're trying to come back now.
but they're trying to come back.
Wow. All right. Hold on. Let's slow down. Hold on. Wait a
I didn't know that we were gonna talk about it.
All right. Yo, that's just good journalism for me. I don't know the people, so now I gotta poke around. I gotta poke around and stir the pot, right?
I'm not dropping any names, but it's crazy. It is so crazy how things have taken like a complete 180 since I've signed Mizz Skyy and I brought her on. It's like everybody out the wood like, yo, I sent you beats 6 months ago. I sent you. I tried to sign you 6 months ago. You didn't want to have it. Now I have a real star,
right?
And now you want to come back? Nah, man. Like I tell everybody, get on the Traxstar ship while we are docked.
Right.
We're moving a little slow, but we're docked because when we start to set sail, it's bon voyage. Write you a postcard. See you later. Yeah, we out of here, man. So the whole vision of Traxstar, you know, Mizz Skyy is the centerpiece of Traxstar.
Right.
And I'm actually molding Traxstar pretty much around her.
Wow.
So Traxstar will be a R&B pop centric label.
Right.
Now, eventually, of course, I'm gonna sign hip hop acts and all of that, but I want to bring the I wanted to bring the focus back to R&B music.
Right.
So that's my whole mission with Traxstar, and you know, this is a true movement. You know, this isn't, you know, just a label. It's a movement.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's real right there. And that's the thing. It's like normally once it gets moving, everybody want to get down with the movement. But in the beginning, when you're trying to start the movement, you get a lot of resistance.
Nobody, and it's crazy because it's like, you know, I feel bad for them. Right. I feel really bad because it's gonna suck for you when you see Traxstar up here, Mizz Skyy's up high, you know, shining like the star she already is.
Yeah, and that's
it's gonna break your heart. It's gonna break hearts.
Yeah, and that's the thing. She deserves it. So, Mizz Skyy, let me ask you, right? Yo, in a situation like this is a prayer come true. It's like a label that believes in you, that's willing to put all the focus on you, back behind you, right? Before that, I'm pretty sure that's things you needed, you wanted, you might have prayed to God for. So to be coming in, right, where it's like, yo, you're on the label, you're the main artist on the label, and like he said, yo, I'm molding around you. So it's like y'all both believe in each other, y'all both working together. How does that feel to finally have these pieces come to play in your career? Because you've been, you know, you can even tell them how long you've been working, but for it all to come together, how does that feel?
Like you literally started off with the exact words that I always say out loud, and I even, you know, talk to Kingdom about, like that. It literally, I manifested it. I prayed about this, you know. Like I said, I started out with the team just to end up, you know, grinding by myself. Like I've been doing this for over 3 years now. So I told myself that 3-year mark, like if I haven't elevated in ways that I feel like I should, then I need to take a different avenue. But literally, things manifested exactly the way I wanted them to. So it's beyond a blessing. Like I said, it still amazes me a lot of the time. We always talk about how we both manifested this. You know, him being that artist and to crown her the princess of R&B, and then I came along. You know, already had the picture that he came in his head because I did a photo shoot, putting a crown on my head.
Yeah.
And he was like, he already had that exact vision for another artist. So to come across me, I already have that picture, everything. It was literally destiny, just and the universe bringing everything together that we both prayed for and manifested. You know, and I have put a lot of work in. I have had people come in that wanted to portray that role with a representation from me or a manager that really didn't have my best interest, you know, had their own motives behind coming in on my platform. So to have that genuineness, to have that team that really solidly believes in you, probably it's not more than I believe in myself. You know, just they see more in me that, you know, we always our biggest critic. So I don't hold myself up on this high pedestal as to where other people may do. You know, I'm always humble with everything that I have, and I always keep in mind that I still have so far to go. So I'll never get comfortable in the space that I'm in.
Wow. And that's the thing right there. And it's like, y'all only going to go up from here. And it's organic, right? You have a respect for each other and stuff like that. So, like, yo, I know, like, sometimes it's moving fast, right? At the same time, it took you a while, but I'm pretty sure it's moving fast. It went from 0 to 1,000 real quick.
Exactly.
So let's talk about how your career has changed since the last time you was up here. You was doing big things then. And it's like you skyrocketed. So, like, let's talk about what that experience has been like since the last time you've been here.
Well, like it's definitely been a lot. It got to the point where, you know, I have so much going on at one time. It's like, okay, I got to try to remember this, remember these days, make sure I don't forget anything because, you know, I'm big on my brand. I'm big on my word and my relationships that I'm building with people in the industry. So I always want to make sure that I'm holding up my end. I'm making sure that I'm delivering with anything that I'm doing, whether it's acting, whether it's modeling, whether it's music, whether it's just helping out, doing volunteer, whatever it is. I always want to make sure that I'm doing my part as a brand. So when I walk away, my relationships are always going to be set in stone, and everyone's going to always know that Mizz Skyy is who she says she is, and I'm not just a front, you know, a facade. Like I am who I am at the end of the day, and which is a very humble person. You know, I don't try to get Hollywood just because of the things that I have going on. I'm just always going to be me at the end of the day. So I'm very grateful.
And that's real right there. She's definitely a hard worker. So King Mydas, right? Having a hard worker, you see her motivation, you see the determination. Does that make your job easier as a manager? Or, you know, that sometimes you have to pull a person. They don't have that same hunger. They don't have that same initiative. How is that working out with somebody who has vision as well? So it's like y'all meshing together, working together. Is that a blessing for you as well? I'm pretty sure it is.
Definitely a blessing. And once again, I can sit here and, you know, rant all day, all night about how great Sky is.
Right.
But she definitely makes my job easy. And, you know, just like with any form of management, you know, one of the key factors of good management is delegation and following up.
Right.
So, you know, if I give her a task, you know, she does it. You know what I mean? She communicates. We talk all the time. so you gotta have that communication as well.
Yeah. And that's real right there. So I'm gonna put y'all social medias up there. What's the best way that they can contact with y'all if they want to book for a show or it might be some artists that need management?
Yeah.
What's the best way for them to get?
So right there, follow me at the Real King Mydas. That's on Instagram, Facebook. I'm not on any other social media yet, so it's just, you know, Facebook and IG. You can also visit www.traxstarmusic.com, and you can what is it called? The
Backslash.
Mizz Skyy. That's 2 Z's, 2 Y's.
Right.
Yep. And you can also go on there to book her as well. Just go to the traxstarmusic.com/contact page, and it's everything right there. If you want to book her, you can also, just shoot me a DM.
I do it like that too. Mm-hmm. All right, yo. So I got a quick joint. I'm gonna do a surprise joint. When we come back, we're gonna close out with y'all final updates and stuff like that. Any final words? But I got a video right here because this one messed my head up when I seen it. So I gotta play this one right quick. Yeah, I'm gonna be right back.
Oh man, what is it?
Yeah, we about to do exclusive right here. A lot of people that's fans, they probably may have seen it, but a lot of people that may not. This one right here, yeah.
Trey. Yeah, there's people that I was following about. Yeah, that we supposed to put up that $500,000 for this business across seas. So you know we got to right. Get this money. Exactly.
Mizz Skyy on the track. Y'all know I had to do this right. Okay. Check it. Yeah. She thought she really was the best. Until Mizz Skyy stepped up and made a flex. And ain't no harm done or no disrespect. I just use my wordplay and put that pen to the test. Got them in their feelings, but I'm about my business. Stacking paper trying to reach about $1 million. Leave them trying to figure out how I did it, but the truth is, I just keep them haters out my business. 5'5" brown skin, slim thick, right? It ain't my fault that I keep your man mesmerized. All in my DM talking about me and him. I thought I made it clear, I don't do the weekends. My heart cold, cause you niggas told me better. Stick to the code, fuck these niggas, get that cheddar. Never let these bitches see me sweat, I'ma go get her. Either you with me or you not, know her feelings, get that check up. I know they mad cause I'm pretty and I'm bout that. Keep a bad bitch with me and she bout that. Now put them bags out, show us where the stash at. If you like what you
Trey. Yeah, there's people that I was following about. Yeah, that we supposed to put up that $500,000 for this business across seas. So you know we got to right. Get this money. Exactly.
Mizz Skyy on the track. Y'all know I had to do this right. Okay. Check it. Yeah. She thought she really was the best. Until Mizz Skyy stepped up and made a flex. And ain't no harm done or no disrespect. I just use my wordplay and put that pen to the test. Got them in their feelings, but I'm about my business. Stacking paper trying to reach about $1 million. Leave them trying to figure out how I did it, but the truth is, I just keep them haters out my business. 5'5" brown skin, slim thick, right? It ain't my fault that I keep your man mesmerized. All in my DM talking about me and him. I thought I made it clear, I don't do the weekends. My heart cold, cause you niggas told me better. Stick to the code, fuck these niggas, get that cheddar. Never let these bitches see me sweat, I'ma go get her. Either you with me or you not, know her feelings, get that check up. I know they mad cause I'm pretty and I'm bout that. Keep a bad bitch with me and she bout that. Now put them bags out, show us where the stash at. If you like what you see, then where the cash at? Where the cash at? Nah, for real, where the cash at? Time is money. Yeah. And I ain't got time to waste. Yeah. Talk is cheap. Get your stash up. Hey. So where the cash at? Yeah, so where the cash at? Mizz Skyy. Yeah. I'm out.
Yeah. When I first heard that, I said, I know she did. I know she didn't do that, yo, because I never knew she could rap. So when I seen that visual, yo, that threw me for a loop. But you killed that, yo. And what inspired you to do that freestyle?
I don't even know. Like, I really love remixing songs, especially the challenging ones that I know, like hot artists. I'm like, okay, if I do this, I know I got to do justice, so I got to like come hard. So it'd be like I challenge myself when I do cover songs and remix them.
Right. Yeah, you definitely did it. You definitely killed that right there. And that's definitely a dope record. One of my favorite joints. So, yo, for the people that's watching, let's let them know what to expect for the rest of the year. going into 2022 with Mizz Skyy and then with Traxstar as well?
Well,
Okay. Okay. Go ahead, Scott. Sorry.
I would definitely say y'all are gonna really see me come into who I really, really am as an artist. Like y'all are gonna see the blossom of, the creativity behind me now having a team and working with Traxstar and King Mydas Production. So I'm just excited to see for everyone to see the what's I say, like the new kind of like branding of Sky.
Yeah.
No.
That's what's up right there. And King Mydas, what about
Yeah.
you?
I mean, just like she said, you know, Miss Sky was already here. So it's just taking, my sound, my production, her talent, and just merging everything, just putting everything in a pot, stirring it up, and out comes the, new Miss Sky. You know what I
Wow.
mean? To a degree, because this project is, I'm telling you, I cannot wait. I cannot wait to hear it myself, man. Like, just it's crazy. So Traxstar, definitely 2022. We're hitting it hard. We're focusing on, just pushing Miss Skyy to as high as we can go, nonstop. Blood, sweat, tears. Shoot, we here. We here. I'm not going nowhere. She's not going nowhere. We the ones. Period.
And that's the thing right there. So, Mizz Skyy, before we go, if you can name 3 of your best moments in your career, what would they be?
My very first coming out show as an artist, which was like 2018. Touring with a mainstream artist, Chameleon, that gave me that, a whole different experience and level of being an artist.
Right.
And 3, now being with the team that I was meant to be with.
Hey.
And that's the thing right there. And that's a beautiful thing. And it's like, to see the genericness and to see that it's real. It's like authentic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So salute to both of y'all. And I was already a fan of the music. So it's like, you got a real good brother in your corner. I'm excited about the connection. I'm excited about what y'all gonna do. I'm looking forward to it. I'll be watching from the sidelines, but I'm cheering y'all on. Y'all got any last words, any shout outs y'all want to give before we sign off?
Well, I want to shout out to all of my supporters, all of my friends and family, especially those ones that, take the time out of their schedule to make sure they're wherever I'm at. So thank you to all of my supporters and my friends and family for that. Shout out to people like you, Sion, that's been supporting me from day one. We didn't just have that one interview and it was just it. You consistently supported me from that day forward. So definitely shout out to you and shout out to my team. Shout out to my kids, and I'm just excited. Just thank you to everybody and my mother. I want to give a special shout out to my mother. I love you so much and thank you for your continued support. And yeah.
And that's the thing, we turn it over to Mydas. It's good to meet you,
Hey.
brother. I'm very excited.
I appreciate you once again, man. I appreciate you for having me, having her, man. This was great, and yeah, man. It's gonna be great, man. It's gonna be something that nobody's expecting, I think. But when it hit them, it's gonna hit them hard. So, hey, Traxstar Music Group, man, 2022, Mizz Skyy, 2 Z's, 2 Y's, we here. Hey, we the ones, like I said, baby.
And that's the thing right there. That's the thing, Traxstar Music Group. Salute to y'all. I want to thank everybody that tuned in, whether they watched the live or you watched the playback. Be sure to follow. Go to the website. That's www.traxstarmusic.com. You can follow The Real King Mydas on Instagram. Is it the same on Facebook or is it King Mydas?
Sir, it is
same
on
Facebook. And then again on the website, if you hit / Mizz Skyy, that's 2 Z's, 2 Y's. You can get to her if you want to book her, anything like that. It's / on this website on the screen, contact, and that'll bring up the booking information. If If you want to follow her on IG, that's Mizz Skyy _ 2 Z's 2 Y's. And again, we thank everybody for tuning in on this Monday night. We hope everybody have a blessed week. And we love y'all. Everybody stay safe. We're going to close it out with foreplay. Mizz Skyy, y'all. We up out of here. All right.
Mizz Skyy, we gonna have a little fun with this one. Yeah. Come on in, I can tell you're on it. I know that you had a long day, we'll talk in the morning. Until then, I just wanna feel it. Let's skip all the foreplay, baby, and get straight to business. My body's all over your body, babe. So just sit back and chill while I touch your body, babe. Enjoy the ride, I can do it all night. No flexing, baby, it's all yours, so do it right. Come a little closer, baby, I got what you need. I can take your body places, baby, come and lay with me. Don't worry about the stress, leave your problems at the door. Tell me what you want, I bet I put it down for sure. And I can give a fuck about the foreplay. That's how it's going down. Are you ready for these hips, baby? Baby, stop playing around. Said I can give a fuck about the foreplay. That's how it's going down. Are you ready for these hips, baby? Baby, stop playing around. Now you're telling me you want more, so I throw that thing side to side and now we on the floor. Got them screaming dominoes, I'm looking like checkmate. Got me feeling 50 shades of gray and I'm your master, baby. I can't wait to show you all the tricks I'm holding. Boy, you know you got the real thing, baby. Ain't no need in rushing when it comes to loving. Boy, you know we got the whole night. So come a little closer, baby, I got what you need. I can take your body places, baby, come and lay with me. Don't worry about the stress, leave your problems at the door. Tell me what you want, I bet I put it down for sure. And I can give a fuck about the foreplay. That's how it's going down. Are you ready for these hips, baby? Baby, stop playing around. Said I can give a fuck about the foreplay. That's how it's going down. Are you ready for these hips, baby? Baby, stop playing around. It's your body, 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 body. It's your body.